Okay, today I would like to show you how I've eliminated the need to make copies by using MyConnect and Google Docs. So the first thing that we need to get into the habit of doing is just going into your My Plan. And once you sign into My Plan, you have your dashboard, and then as you start using some of these apps, you'll have MyConnect and the Google Apps. For the district, they have created a Google Apps for us. So that's the one I use for my school stuff. It just seems to make sense. So I have already opened those, and those three tabs will be right here. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go over to your Google Drive. And in the Google Drive, as far as how you organize it with creating folders, that's something that maybe we can spend more time on later. But for today, I just want to show you how I go and get files and put them into the Google Drive and how to convert those to a Google Doc. So from my drive, I go to uploading files. Some people will upload folders. That puts way too much material into the folders, and I get confused and distracted. So I like to do it one step at a time. So I upload a file. And once I push the upload the file, it will hopefully, okay, there, it'll take us to the H drive. So once I get into my H drive, it'll take some time here. My documents, and again, as you can see, I'm not very organized in where I have my materials in my H drive. That's why I like everything over on the Google Drive side of it. And today I'm going to go and get a vocab list for the next vocab test that they're going to take. So we have vocab list 10. So that's the one I want to grab. And now it's going to upload that into my Google Drive. So now it's out here into my drive. Eventually, I will move that into my vocabulary folder, and that's how I keep everything organized. So once I have this Word document of my senior vocab list, I will click that and open it. And once it opens as a Word document, you'll see up here at the top, it'll say open with Google Docs. So I want to go, and that's what I want to do. I want to open that with Google Docs. So as that opens, I now have a Google Doc version of the senior vocab list. So that's the first step, is converting it to a Google Doc. The next part of it is sharing it with students. So this is where it'll get a little tricky. Some people go right here and they want to go and share right now, but I'm going to come back to this. I want to go and find the place where I'm going to put it. So now I'm going back to my MyConnect. The course that I'm going into is my World Lit class, so I will open that. And we probably need to do a whole lesson on how you are organizing and how you are using the MyConnect site. For me, I have created these pages with calendars for the months. Just easier for me to organize it that way, and we can go over and show you how to do that in a later lesson. So for my home page, I would have students then come over. We go here into November, and there's my calendar with hyperlinks to the activities, the assignments, things that they are doing. So the first thing I would want to do is, once I go into my calendar, is I want to edit. So I need to come over here and edit that assignment. Where I'm putting that test is, it's going to be on the 18th. So I just want to go in, bullet, we'll call that Senior Vocabulary Test 10. So I will leave that in there for now. And now I'm going to go back to my drive. I already have the drive, but you can see up here I already have that Google Doc open. This is the one I want to give to students. So I need to be able to share that with students. So you'll see up here the share button. We'll click on the share button. And at that point, I want to make it shareable. If I was to start typing every student's name in here, it takes way too much time. So that is not something that I want to do. So I want to get a shareable link. But I already know how it's going to be set up, that I'm going to want to go do advanced. So I'm going to go over here to advanced. And right now it's just set private to me. I'm the only person who this is being shared with. So I want to change that. So I'm going to go over here to change. And by default, the district likes this share with anybody on the Poway Unified School District. The problem with that is, if students are not using their district-provided access, then they aren't going to be able to see this document. So I've started using anyone with the link. So that's the one that I recommend. I always click on anyone with this link can view this document. So once I've clicked there, I want to make sure that it's still set to can view. If that got changed to can comment or can edit, then they'll be able to alter your document. So make sure that is set to can view. Anyone with the link, now I want to go save. Now, once I've saved that, you see we have this website URL that is already highlighted for us, and that's what we want to copy to take back to our document so they can share it. So we can either right-click copy, or you could go Control-C, however you want to use it. So right now I have that copied, and now I'm going to go back to MyConnect. I want to go back over here to my Senior Vocab 10. That's where I want to put it. So I would highlight this, and I want to set it as a hyperlink. So now I want to go up here to the hyperlink icon, click that, and now into this box, I want to paste that URL that I just copied. So we will paste it in there, insert the link. Okay, so now I have that linked in there. So let's go, I'll push save. Make sure that's in there. So students now, when they open up MyConnect, they come down here to the 18th. They see that they have a senior vocab test on that day. And if they go and click on that, they will now be able to open this senior vocab list. So if they just needed to view it, they could. They have access to it, but they're not going to be able to alter it. They're not going to be able to do anything with it. So if we were giving them an assignment that we wanted them to alter, answer some questions, or to annotate, so the next step is from students, once they've opened up their this Google Doc, if they come over to File and they drop down to Make a Copy, they now have a copy of this that they can share. They can rename it if they feel the need to do so. But once they make this copy, now in their Google Doc, let's see if it's still going here. So let me see if I close out of some of these that are open just for kicks, just to see. So if I go back to my Google Drive, I should have now a copy of the senior vocab test. So from there, with that copy, students now have access to it, which they now have the ability to alter and do whatever they need to do with it. So that is the step that we would use of taking a document, converting it to a Word document, and giving students the ability to access these pieces without making any copies. All right, so if there are any other questions, I will come around and answer them. Thank you.